Kilkenny, Eddie, took on Galway in one match and Offaly hosted Laois in the other. Let's see how they turned out.
Westmeath were looking for their first senior championship win over Galway, coming into the game with 3 wins already behind them in the round-robin series. The Galway bus only arrived some half an hour before the proposed throw-in time, which was then delayed some 10 minutes due to the large crowd in attendance. And straight from the throw-in, Galway struck as they took the lead in the opening 20 seconds of the game as Cathal Mannion pointed on the run. Another Mannion point and one each from Joe Canning and Davy Glenham put Galway 4 ahead before Westmeath replied, and Niall O'Brien free and this Alan Devine score cut the gap to 2. Well, that was as near as Westmeath got in a totally one-sided first half. Shane Maloney, Jason Flynn and Joe Canning with his first point from play, helping to open up a 5-point gap. Canning got 7 first-half points while Westmeath laboured to get going, especially in midfield. O'Brien offered something at least, this one of 4 first-half points for him. But Galway scored 5 unanswered before the half-time whistle. 3 for Canning, 1 for Conor Whelan, and the final point of the half to Davy Glennon from play meant Galway led by 12 points at half-time. Canning went off injured early in the second period, and Westmeath got at least a decent start to the second half as O'Brien put over 3 points, 1 from play. A nice score from a difficult angle. But just a minute later, Galway raised the green flag for the first time as Jason Flynn got in on goal to score past the Westmeath goalkeeper, Paddy Maloney. O'Brien put over 2 points for the home side, but Galway kept pressing and got their second goal in 50 minutes as Joe Cooney drilled to the net as Galway started to pull further away. Westmeath did get a flurry of points in the midsection of the second half to at least give the home side an air of some respectability. This one from Brendan Murtagh. But Galway got their 3rd goal of the game 3 minutes from time to help wrap up a comprehensive 17-point victory for the tribesmen as Conor Whelan drilled to the net past Maloney. A facile victory in the end for Galway, and it's they who advanced to the Leinster semi-final on a scoreline Galway 3-27, Westmeath 19 points.
Obviously we're happy with the result, and in fairness to the lads, you know, they put in massive preparation coming into the game, and look, I suppose we were very conscious that Westmeath had a couple of games under the belt, and obviously, you know, it's a big addition coming into a game like this, having games under the belt, and you know, look, so we give them the due respect, and you know, a lot of respect for Michael Ryan and Michael Walsh and the management team that he has, and look, in fairness to our boys, they came in the right frame of mind.
Yeah, I think we're very disappointed with our performance. You know, we didn't play to our potential today, and in fairness to Galway, a lot of that is down to Galway. They're a fine side, they have a big physical presence in their team, and disappointed with our hurling today because, you know, we made a lot of hurling mistakes, and you know, we gave them chances, and when you give a good team like Galway chances, inevitably they'll punch you, and they did that today. Yeah.
It may only be June 5th, but Offaly were today seeking a 3rd championship win of the year. After a shaky start against Westmeath, the ship was steadied with victories over Carlow and Kerry. This was Laois's first outing. After a slow start, the first score of the game arrived from play in the 12th minute from midfielder Sean Ryan. Laois were facing into a stiff breeze in the first half, but yet created the first goal-scoring opportunity, Charles Dwyer denied by James Dempsey. It was straight down the other end for Offaly as Shane Dooley displayed how it should be done from Murphy's incisive pass. Offaly scored the next 4 points to lead 19-7, but Laois were level by the half-time break, helped greatly by a goal on 35 from PJ Scully after Dempsey had initially denied Neil Foyle. Foyle wasn't to be denied a second time and got a fine point a minute later, 1-10 apiece at the break. Offaly got a dream start to the second period when Joe Bergen glanced in after a tremendous fetch from Kylie's pinpoint long ball. Offaly then took control of the game and dominated in all sectors, and when Bergen fired this point it left matters 2-16 to 1-11 in favour of the home side. And things got worse for the Laois men as Ender Rowlands was unfortunate to cough up a penalty which all but sealed their fate. Dooley obliged from the dead ball and finished the game with 2-11. With the game all but won, Eamon Kelly afforded some of his fringe players with a bit of game time, and Liam Langton, a minor from last year, got on and made a scoring contribution. Laois will be disappointed with how their second half challenge petered out, but they did finish on a high note with this effort from sub Willie Dunphy. It merely put a better complexion on the scoreline, 322 to 214.
We're very disappointed, I suppose. At half time we thought we put ourselves in a good position. Second half, we just weren't competitive enough really, and just weren't winning enough primary possession, particularly around the middle third, to actually really trouble Offaly. And credit to Offaly, they raised their game in the second half, and we just didn't match them.
I suppose we're not looking back, we're looking forward. We're trying to focus on every game. We felt we were improving over the last few weeks. We felt that we improved from the Carlow game to the Kerry game, and we knew that unless we improved another bit again, it wasn't going to be good enough to beat Laois, because they're a good side. And there was nothing in it until we got the goal after half time, and we pushed on from there.
So here is the semi-final draw in Leinster. Kilkenny play Dublin, that's next Saturday night in Portlaoise, and Galway will meet Offaly on a Sunday week.